Guys, something not so great happened. I recorded the whole episode that was supposed to be this episode, and OBS decided it just wanted to record the like home screen of Minecraft. So all you got was the like or all I got, I should say, is like the like audio file overlaid just the home screen of Valhelsia 3. So that's really unfortunate. But for today's episode, I'll kind of go over what we did last episode. Why is it so dark? So dark. So I kind of did a little revamp. I worked a little off camera. I made this area look a little bit nicer, cleaned it up, closed up all the holes. I made this whole area into factories. Um, so I have I have three smelting factories and I have two enriching factories. These two are standalone, and then this enriching factory, when you throw an ore in there, it'll double it. So I need to have two smelting factories to keep up with one enriching factory. So yeah, this enriching factory will fill up this smelting factory first, and then it'll switch over to this one, and it'll just kind of keep things rolling, I guess. And then these two are just separate so that I can just like, cook my pork chops or enrich pieces of diamond to do crafting, that sort of thing. Also off camera, I made this area look a bit nicer, and I did the mechanism. Dynamic tank is what it's called. It's a big, huge tank. It has a capacity of 15,360 buckets. So obviously it's pretty big. Behind me was the first thing that we did in the episode. These were the garden clutches. I set these up, and there's water. I keep going over here, even though I know it's over here. Come on. I set this up with another just a sink, just like I did for the reactors and my I want to say hydrostatic, but that's not the correct term. The electrolytic converter for my jetpack for the fuel to make hydrogen. So yeah, this is just a sink feeding these pipes, and then the pipes go up and they feed these garden clutches. So these garden clutches need power, which is what the wire above is for, and they need water. And I have carrots, I have industrial hemp, I have sugar cane, and I have cactus all set up. I still have two more left. I have no idea what I'm going to throw in those yet, but I'll figure something out. Whether it be just like potatoes or like melons or something useful that I find that I need in the future. But in the meantime, this is all we have. This is obviously my food source because I had no food source to begin. No food source really to speak of other than a farm that was over there. And that just made wheat, and I had to craft it into bread. It's just a lot easier to come over here and grab a stack of carrots. Also, I have cactus and I have sugarcane. I already went over those. Don't know why I'm going over those again. After I did the industrial hemp and all that, the garden clutches, after I did that, I went and I found myself this this elytra here, and I also, while I was in the end city, I went and I grabbed some shulker boxes. I got 6 shulker boxes. After that, I went and I made a miner, a digital miner from Mechanism. And this has been set up and this has been going. Don't mind the pile of crap. And still filling up this. In fact, I can add another thing onto the stuff that shouldn't be taken in. So the way you do that is you stop, you hit reset, and you go into the config. Add that. And now it won't mine those stalagtums or Valhelsium? What? Stalactites is what they make in the caves. Cave root, don't really need it, but I guess doesn't really matter. So I got 6 diamond chests here. That should be more than enough to take all 8,600-ish blocks left. I have Silk Touch turned on, which is why we have like redstone ore, and diamond ore, and lapis ore, instead of their counterparts. I already have so much iron. But yeah, that's pretty much all that we did in the episode. It was a nice, short, and little sweet episode. But it all decided it didn't want to record. So, welcome to the episode. Today, I have no idea what we're going to be doing because I'm just recording this immediately after finding out that it corrupted itself. So yeah, I will be back after I figure out what we're going to be doing today. Okay. All right, guys, I figured out what I'm going to be doing for this episode now that I've already messed up the first part of this episode. So we're going to be taking a break from all the technology, you know, the digital miner, and I'm flying now. The refined storage, refined storage, the mechanism, the immersive engineering, the power, all the technical mods. We're gonna stop progressing, or we're gonna take a break from that, and we're gonna start to get into some of the magic mods of this mod pack. So the first one I wanted to take a look at is going to be this one, and I'm gonna try to not die, not get hit by a spider. So this Astro Sorcery shrine, I already kind of made it look a little prettier and got it ready for us. This has been right next to our base, and if you go into the bottom of these, they have these crystals. The Cydia Collector Crystal is what it's called. And in order to get started into this mod pack, we have to give that crystal... You see how it kind of started shining like that? You need to give that crystal access to the moonlight. And obviously the moonlight is somewhere. There it is. And so yeah, this crystal is shining, so that means it's getting access to the moonlight. So we're going to go ahead and throw a crafting table underneath it. And it will turn this crafting table into an Luminous crafting table. And you can kind of see that light shining down onto this crafting table. So it doesn't give us too terribly much astral power, I guess. This dial, it goes anywhere from here to here. During the day, it's super low. It's still there, but it's super low. And one thing that doesn't help is the fact that it's super low. It's water level, at water level right now. Not only that, but this is also a kind of meh area for astral stuff. Alright, so what we need to make, or what I want to make, is a cave illuminator. Boy. Cave, and this thing. Cave illuminator from Astral Sorcery. So that's just some aquamarine, which you can find if you go... I've already kind of patrolled this area. But like... anywhere in like riverbeds or in ocean beds, places like that, you'll see sand. Like you can see that looks like something got dug out around here. There's aquamarine right there. I'm sure you can find some. It's a really common thing to see in the riverbeds. I have 25 of them. I'm also going to need some glowstone and some marble. So I don't need this for this because we have the stone cutter here. If we take the stone cutter and throw some marble in there, we can get this ruined marble, which you would normally need to craft in this luminous crafting table with marble and chiseled marble, and you'd get 3. Not a big deal. It's just you can do it with the stone cutter, and you can do it anytime, and it's super easy. Alright, so after that, we're going to want to make some of this Illumination Powder. I'm going to make some of that. And you can see we don't have enough, which is really unfortunate because you need quite a bit. So we're going to find a different place, I guess. Hopefully one that has a lot better. And we don't need to be underneath this thing. And there's actually a thing in this mod pack that can help us find a good space. Alright, so what we need is a resonator. Alright, to get started here, one of the things that we're going to want is one of these light wells. So in order to make a light, I'll need a rock crystal. And for the rock crystal, I need this resonating wand. So these particles coming up here are to show that there is some sort of crystal down here. Oh, hi. That works out pretty well. I got more than enough stellarite pieces at this point, but it's nice to have more. I didn't know that you could get them this high. Right now, if we switch to extended vein mining, and all these, this is a rock crystal ore here. We got some diamonds as well. So it looks like it was just one that it was showing me. Oh well. Oh, we got a lot of them though. Alright, now we need a light well. We're gonna break this for her. Gonna break this for her. I'm gonna place down this, and we need a light well. Oh, and in order to craft, we need to take your resonating wand and right click. And in order to start getting starlight, we place these down. And what we need to do is we need to throw either an aquamarine or some of these rock crystals, I believe. But I'm going to use aquamarines. There's a bucket. Oh, we got 2 buckets of this. I'm going to go ahead and throw one down here for now. So we can now take this stack of oak logs that I grabbed, throw it in there, and it will produce slowly, it would seem. Well, relatively slowly. It'll produce these infused wood that I need. Alright, I can grab that. I want these to be coming out of the walls. Because it had water before, but doesn't liquid starlight look so much cooler? And as you can see, we don't have any more starlight left on our crafting table. That is okay though. We just have to wait for nighttime again, and we'll be able to craft the this resonator here. We'll be able to see where the best levels are. Alrighty, while we are waiting for it to become night again, it's almost noon, I'm thinking our miner should be about done with mining all of this stuff. So we got all of this stuff, crap ton of coal, crap ton of iron, lots of copper, lots of redstone. We got 50 diamond ore, which we will be able to get a lot more of. A lot more copper, a lot more coal, a lot more iron. So we got 15 stellarite pieces, and I just got that other stellarite piece. So yeah, we're pretty okay for stellarite pieces. We don't really need any more. Alright, in order to transport all of our stuff, unfortunately, we don't have the Ender Chest mod, or whatever the mod that was called. I believe it was called just the Ender Chest mod. We need boxes, cardboard boxes, which we need sawdust for. Which means we need the precision sawmill. Beautiful. Oh boy, I'm lagging. There we go. And we're just gonna throw that. How about just throw it right here? It seems as good a place as any. And in order to get sawdust at 100%, I believe is sticks. So we'll get a stack of sawdust. We can throw some speed upgrades in there. We need some, I'm not sure why I'm searching there. It's right there. And now we have enough for 3 of these boxes. We only needed 2 for the time being, but we have 3. So now, if we take these boxes, they allow us to transport chests without completely destroying them. Well, any block really, without completely destroying them. Don't use them on these waystones though, because they will destroy the waystone and you won't get the waystone back. So we'll just package up these boxes, grab these boxes, and go home. Alright, now that it's dark and I've completely forgot about Astral Sorcery, we can go ahead and grab this stuff here, the Resonating Wand. So we're going to go ahead and grab our infused wood, our runed marble, and our resonating wand. And, ooh, we have pretty decent starlight here. Interesting. So we're still going to make the resonator. Resonator. Need you. And we need marble, aquamarine, and gold. Yeah. Nice. Oh, and would you look at that? We have one of these chunks that's pretty good. Quite a few of these chunks that are pretty good. Alright, now we can make this cave illuminator that I really want. And that'll be it for Astral Sorcery for a while. Oh dang, this might get actually full. This is up to 75% now. Alright, so now we take an aquamarine and we surround it with glowstone, and we get 16 of these illumination powders. So these illumination powders on their own are kind of neat. You can place them down and they have this spark that they give off. They're not really a block, and the only way you can get rid of them is by placing a block inside of where they are, and they will disappear. They will not give you another illumination powder though. Not important though, because we want one of these. And I don't have enough starlight. Let's see if it goes up a bit more, because it's not midnight yet. If it doesn't, I will be sad, and I will just build a tower. Like a noob pillar, straight up out of dirt. There is a certain level where it doesn't get any better, but I do not believe it gets worse. So we're going to go that far. Yeah, 100%. Now we can take our wand, do a little glimmer glamour, and boom, we get this. This looks so dumb. That looks so dumb. Oh, there's a spark. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to place this down, I don't know, here, I guess. Not really important. And this will slowly kind of populate all the caves in this area with light sources. And they won't be destroyed. They will be these same illumination spark things when you place them down. They'll be these things that get placed down. They don't decay, or at least they shouldn't, unless they change the mod pack, and this will just slowly light up all the caves. But now that we are done with Astro Sorcery for the day at least, we should put all this stuff away first of all. We will step over to this area, and if you guys remember from the previous episodes, I said this area is where I want to do all my Botania stuff. And oh my gosh, you guys just don't know when to stop, do you? So we're going to start Botania next. And in order to do that, we're going to go ahead and make ourselves a petal apothecary, which is crafted like this. 2 slabs, a flower or a petal of sorts, or you can also use the shrooms, and some cobblestone in a fashion like this. You'll get a petal apothecary. Throw that down, and in order to use this petal apothecary, we're going to grab some water, not make the water ugly. We're going to then grab 4 of these white petals, Drop 4 of them in here. And now, I forgot one thing. As per usual, I did forget one thing. What we need seeds in order to make our flowers and stuff. So if we right click or drop a seed in there, we'll get a pure daisy. If you've used this mod before, you'll know what the pure daisy does. We're just going to throw it down right there. So the way the white daisy works, or pure daisy, sorry, is you place down both wood and stone. It'll work for, I believe it also works for other items, but the main things you're going to be doing is wood and stone. And you'll see these sparks kind of showing up. And after about a minute, these 8 rock will turn into 8 living rock, and you'll be able to mine those up and use those for things like, nope, sounds like it's doing it. Yep. So we can take these. We can go over to our crafting thing. And we will now have a mana pool. We're going to place down this mana pool. We just place it down like right here or something like that. Alright, next flower we want to make is an endo flame. And that's going to be 2 brown, 1 light gray, and 1 red. So 2 brown. I'm going to make 4 of them. So a cool thing that Botania does, and then after you've done one recipe, and you can right click with an empty hand to add back the previous recipe. And just like that, it makes making multiple flowers much easier. Nice. So we have 4 endo flames here. Before we do that, we're going to need to make some living wood, and also a mana spreader. Alright, now we got this living wood, we can make a mana spreader. In order to do that, we need to grab our gold that we already put in here and some petals. So now I will need a wand of the forest, is what they're called. And we can use this to go ahead and we can link that to that. And you can see it's now facing, and it'll kind of do the green lasers while you're waiting, or while you're holding the wand of the forest. Just to kind of show you what it's linked to. This is obviously not exactly what I wanted. I wanted a nice small form factor for this. I have no idea. I mean, I could look it up on YouTube, but I don't know. That just sounds boring, you know? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you guys did like it, go ahead, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Sorry you guys missed the first half of the video. My video recording software didn't work for me, so we're stuck we're stuck with the second, or with episode 5 as being episode 4. Sorry about that. But yeah, we did quite a bit. We got into Astral Sorcery over there and up there, and this cave lighter thing. And then we got a little bit into Botania as well. We got our pure daisy going, and we got some mana production going as well with the endo flame. And we're actually getting a decent amount of mana. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Have a good time.